Today, the Soch Lo movie is releasing worldwide, and we are happy that she is here from like all these cities, big cities, countries, and she chose Fremont for the premiere for this movie. Thanks to her, and she's here to talk about the movie and also the answer any question you have about the movie. So, Varsha.
Hi everybody. I apologize for the delay. Well, this wasn't really planned to be a late start, but anyway, I'm here so you can shoot your questions.
Hi, I'm Kavita from SITAARRE TV.
Hi.
Welcome to the Bay Area again.
Thank you.
And I'd like to ask you, Bartha,
Yes.
Barthaji, how was your experience working on this film generally?
You know, this film has got absolute freshers on it. Sartaj Singh Pannu makes his debut as a writer, director, and as an actor. So for me, the biggest challenge was to work with an absolute new team, and it was a very crazy schedule that we had to work on. So it was very interesting, very challenging. We were shooting in Rajasthan in extreme heat and extreme cold. So yeah, overall it was a very fun, adventurous, and a challenging shoot.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi Farhan,
Hi.
Neeraj, I'm from Indian Express. And I just wanted to know how was your experience with the director, and nowadays we see so many crossover movies that so many people are making that crossover. Is there anything to do with the crossover, or is totally Indian or American based movie?
No, it is an absolute Hindi film. The only crossover is of sensibility. You know, he's tried to mix the youth from rural India and modern India.
Okay.
You know, and we all know that we all have our roots in rural India, and we have started living in cities and we started living overseas. But when we go back to our own roots, the problems that we face in adjusting ourselves with the tradition or with the mindset. My challenge working with Sartaj was that he was also acting in the film. So when you are in a scene, he would sometimes just blankly stare at me, and I was like, are you acting or are you directing? So at times he would just finish his dialogue and, oh, cut, cut. I'm like, all right, okay, he was just observing me. So that was a little, difficult to handle sometimes. But
So you are acting as a Indian or as a
I'm acting, my role is of a person who lives in New York. She's from Rajasthan, and she has come to New York to work. And she started living here for a long time, and she goes back to her village. So it's from a village to a big city, and then back to the village. And she's called back because they've arranged a wedding for her, a marriage for her.
I see.
And she's like, out of nowhere, you want me to marry somebody in a village? So that is her dilemma in the whole thing.
I have a question. So how was your transition from a village girl to city girl in America?
Well, being in the village too, she was studying, It does not really revolve around the fact that how did she grow up in a village and everything. It is very well established that she was studying, she was given a good education, and her parents were okay with the idea of her studying and working abroad. But still, you have your roots so strong that you really can't go back and change everything that is planned out for you. And she goes a little against the system and says, I don't want to get into an arranged marriage.
So is the whole movie shot in India or any parts in America also?
No, the entire film is shot in India. It is shot in Rajasthan, in Jaisalmer, and also in a place called Ganpati Phule, that's near Maharashtra. That's the entire beach area and everything. It's a very beautiful place.
Why only in Rajasthan? I mean, the story belongs to Rajasthan, or just you wanted to show the beautiful place?
For that, you'll have to watch the movie.
Soch Lo.
Yes.
I just want to add, she speaks really good Punjabi also. If anyone has a Punjabi question or any...
हाँ यार बड़ी देवरी पंजाबी बोले.
Okay, I have a question. I'm Deepa Thakur.
Hi Deepa.
This is personal, okay, first, because then I'm going to know. I will have another question for you. We would like to know, I would like to know your background. In personal life, like did you get a training for acting or?
I started acting in 1999. I'm from Delhi basically. I did my graduation from Delhi University and my master's from Delhi University also in English literature. I was studying dramatics there, but I don't have formal training in acting, but I was doing theatre. So it's like a
So
little.
that's it, I got it. So
Yeah.
you have experience with the theatre, drama.
That's
and-
right. That's right.
And Delhi obviously is famous for National School of Drama.
Absolutely. Didn't have the privilege of joining the School of Drama, but I did a lot of workshops with them.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So, regarding the movie, it's I know it's Rajasthan and New York, and we have to watch the movie, which we will. So, what was like? Tell us something a great experience over here and there during the shooting time.
Like I said,
The tough time as well as like some funny moment that you want to share with us.
sure. The tough times definitely was the weather.
Absolutely.
It is
Rajasthan,
crazy.
yes.
It is very, very, very hot when you were shooting there, and extremely cold too. So our location was like about 2 hours drive from our hotel, and we had to be ready on set at 7 o'clock. That means you have to wake up at 4 and then get ready and start traveling to the place. And then there would be times where the sand dune was really, it was very bad wind and we could not shoot. And you just go there all dressed up and suddenly in 20 minutes you're full of sand.
Right.
So you're like, now what? Says, now redo everything. That was the crazy part. The fun part was that we were all youngsters, all freshers. There were some people facing the camera for the very first time. So they would hold the script and they would go mugging it like a school kid. And they would tell me like, have I got my lines right? I said, one more time you tell me I've got my lines right, I'm gonna puke. Like, it's enough, don't rehearse it. And the moment Siddharth would say action, this guy would completely go blank. But then I guess he has put a very, very good team together. You will have to watch the movie to know how true I am about it.